Hey guys! It's been a hot minute since I made a video on this channel, but let's just say that 2021 has been a crazy year.
We were close to see the sun, but clouds got in our way, and
A lot has changed this past year. Everything from moving back home to my parents' house, to not traveling as much as I normally was, to kind of taking a break from photography. I've even deleted my social media channels for a hot minute, but I think I needed this time to kind of detox and get myself back together. So, change, yeah. Adjusting to change can be hard, can be tough. Actually, it's really hard, but it's needed. And I think this past year, I've just been trying to adjust to so much change. Ever since I moved back home in the beginning of spring, I wasn't going crazy because my parents were forcing me to do anything, but I didn't know how to handle myself. Being back in the suburbs, not traveling as much, kind of looking back at my life and being like, did I really do all that stuff? But it's the end of the year now, and I think I've finally adjusted to everything, I hope. But this upcoming week, I am moving into New York City just for a little bit, as one of my really good friends asked me to live with her, and I was like, you know what? Why not? It's always been one of my dreams to live in New York City, and now that I have an opportunity to, for just some time to continue to figure out my life, why not? I mean, the only thing I really was hesitant about was the cold. And because I've been spending the last 2 winters in California, I'm excited to see how my body reacts to the cold. I mean, it's not as bad as I think I'm making it seem like. And yes, I will continue creating content, taking photos, maybe even videos. It's funny that I'm saying this happy. I am happy to do it, obviously, but there was so many times where I just wanted to quit everything. Yeah, it's just a lot. And yes, this past year, not only has there been a lot of change, but I've definitely learned a lot that I think everybody needs to do, and that's taking care of your mental health. There's been quite a few times actually where I've traveled to places, and because I wasn't in a good mental state, the trip almost didn't mean much to me. And it's so sad for me to say that, but taking care of your mental health is so important. And yes, even though I love my family and I know how much of a blessing it is to have a family to come back to all the time, mental health is just as important to take care of. So I got a few days before I actually moved to the city. I got new camera gear. I'm just waiting on one more lens. Actually, my camera just came in today, came earlier than I thought it would, but I just got the Sony a7C. I can't believe that I finally got a full frame camera. I've been waiting for this moment for so long. And even though I went through a lot with my Sony a6400, I think it's time to upgrade. Life is extremely relative, and as it's funny to see how quickly desires change, you always want what you don't have. I can't believe I'm moving into New York City, and even though it's only for a short period of time, I'm just super excited to see what the city has to offer. I'm excited to just wake up, go for a run, become friends with random strangers on the streets, and having the opportunity to co-work at hundreds of coffee shops. It's these little things. And on top of that, ever since getting into photography, I never got a chance to shoot in the cold. So hopefully during my time there that it is snowing, I'm super excited to finally feel like a tourist in a familiar city, and I cannot wait to share this journey with you guys. I'm not gonna lie, besides content, I don't really have like a day-to-day, but I'm super excited to just get lost and explore all of what Manhattan has to offer. So yeah, this is just a quick update, but thank you guys for all showing up and supporting me on my journey for the last 2 years. I'm super excited for what life has in store for you, and always remember, safe and happy travels. I'll see you guys in New York City.